Brayden Point is a two-time Stanley Cup champion, a 50-goal scorer, has recorded back-to-back 90-point seasons, and is one of the league's most dynamic players. So it comes as a bit of a shock when we tell you he wasn't drafted in the first round of the 2014 NHL Draft, or even the second. That's right, Brayden Point was a third-round, 79th overall pick by the Lightning. What a steal! So, who were the 78 players drafted before him? And how could so many teams not see the phenomenal potential in Point? In today's video, we'll be going over the 78 players drafted before Point to see how their careers have panned out thus far. Let's dive in. Aaron Ekblad, the top defenseman in the 2014 NHL Draft, went first overall to Florida. He impressed as a rookie with 39 points and an All-Star nod. Injuries have slowed him down a bit, but he remains a key player for Florida as they look to make another Cup run. After Buffalo drafted Sam Reinhart second overall in 2014, he played just 9 NHL games before returning to juniors. He became a Sabres regular in 2015-16 and posted a 65-point season in 2018-19. Traded to Florida in 2020-21, Reinhart thrived, recording consecutive 30-goal seasons and setting a career high with 57 goals in 2023-24. The Oilers drafted Leon Draisaitl third overall in 2014, betting on his size and skill. Since then, he's become an elite scorer, though often in McDavid's shadow. His 52-goal, 128-point 2022-23 season cemented his star status. A key player in Edmonton's resurgence, Draisaitl remains one of the NHL's top talents. Despite struggling with a pull-up at the 2014 NHL Combine, Sam Bennett was drafted 4th overall by Calgary. His early promise faded as he struggled to surpass 30 points. Traded to Florida in 2021, he revived his career in a top 6 role, earning a 4-year extension and becoming a key piece for the Panthers. Michael Dal Coll's 95-point season with Oshawa made him a top prospect, leading the Islanders to draft him 5th overall. Expected to complement John Tavares, he struggled to secure an NHL spot, spending most of his career in the AHL. Now, he continues his career playing in Germany. The Canucks selected Jake Virtanen 6th overall to try and rebound after a disappointing 2013-14 season. Injuries and inconsistent play hindered his growth, and he failed to meet expectations as a power forward. After a sexual misconduct allegation and declining performance, the Canucks bought out his contract in 2021. Virtanen later played in the KHL, Swiss League, and now in Germany. Hayden Fleury, selected second among defensemen in the 2014 draft, joined the Hurricanes with high hopes, but struggled to make an impact. After a trade to Anaheim in 2021 and being claimed by Seattle in the expansion draft, he signed with Tampa Bay in 2022 and currently plays for the Winnipeg Jets. Selected 8th overall by the Maple Leafs, William Nylander quickly became a key player, excelling alongside Austin Matthews. With 22 goals and 61 points in 2016-17 and 20 goals and 61 points in 2017-18, he established himself as an offensive force. In the 2023-24 season, Toronto secured him with an 8-year, $92 million contract, solidifying his future with the team. Selected 9th overall by the Jets, Nikolai Ehlers showcased impressive offensive skills, reaching 25 goals and 64 points in 2016-17. His strong play earned him a 7-year, $42 million extension. Ehlers continued to shine with 29 goals and 60 points in 2017-18, establishing himself as a key scorer. With high expectations, he's poised to keep contributing as the Jets aim for playoff success. Nick Ritchie, selected 10th overall by the Ducks in 2014, showcased size and skill, securing a full-time NHL role in 2016-17 with 14 goals and 28 points. After a 2020 trade to the Bruins, he struggled with consistency and hasn't played in the NHL since 2022. The Predators selected Kevin Fiala 11th overall for his offensive talent. After limited appearances from 2014 to 2016, he had a breakout 2017-18 season with 48 points. Traded to Minnesota in 2019, Fiala's career flourished with the LA Kings, where he's become a key contributor in their pursuit of a Stanley Cup. Selected 12th overall by the Coyotes, Brendan Perlini impressed with the Niagara Ice Dogs. He debuted in 2016-17 and scored 17 goals in 2017-18. After stints with the Blackhawks, Red Wings, and Oilers, he hasn't played in the NHL since 2021. Jacob Vrana, selected 13th overall, won a Stanley Cup with the Capitals in 2018. After being traded to Detroit in 2020-21, he posted 22 goals in 42 games. However, injuries and time in the player assistance program have hindered his consistency. He now finds himself back with the Capitals. The Stars selected Julius Honka 14th overall after a strong WHL season. He debuted in 2016-17 but struggled to secure a permanent role. After playing in Finland, he briefly returned to Dallas in 2020 before moving to Sweden and now plays in Switzerland. The Red Wings hit a home run with Dylan Larkin, selecting him 15th overall as a key piece in their rebuild. After a strong 2015-16 debut, Larkin quickly became a mainstay, earning alternate captain status in 2018-19 and team captain in 2020-21. Larkin has been an invaluable asset to Detroit. The Blue Jackets selected Sonny Milano 16th overall for his skill and success with Team USA. After a strong OHL season, he struggled for consistency with Columbus. Traded to Anaheim in 2020, Milano has since bounced between the NHL and AHL, now with Washington. The Flyers selected Travis Sanheim 17th overall in the 2014 draft for his size and potential. After starting with the AHL's Lehigh Valley Phantoms, he joined the Flyers in 2017-18. Sanheim is now a key top 6 defenseman for the Flyers, contributing significantly with his size and defensive skills. Selected 18th overall by the Wild, Alex Tuch was traded to the Vegas Golden Knights in 2017, where he thrived with 139 points in 249 games. After signing a 7-year extension in 2018, Tuch was traded to the Sabres in the Jack Eichel deal. Now a key power forward, he's pivotal in Buffalo's rebuild. The Lightning selected Tony DeAngelo 19th overall in 2014, despite character concerns. After a trade to Arizona, he debuted in the NHL, later moving to the Rangers. Behavioral issues led to a buyout in 2020-21 before stints with Carolina, Philadelphia, and now the Islanders. Drafted 20th overall by the Blackhawks, Nick Schmaltz showed promise as a rookie in 2016-17 with 28 points. Struggling to meet expectations, he was traded to the Coyotes in 2018. Since then, Schmaltz has consistently contributed 40 to 60 points annually and remains a key player in Utah. Robbie Fabry, selected 21st overall after an impressive 87-point season with the Guelph Storm, joined the Blues in 2015-16. Despite 2 severe knee injuries, he contributed to their 2019 Stanley Cup win. Traded to the Red Wings in 2019-20, Fabry now continues his career with the Ducks. Kasperi Kapanen, a top international prospect in the 2014 draft, was selected 22nd overall by the Penguins, but was traded to the Maple Leafs in 2015. After performing well in Toronto, he was traded back to Pittsburgh in 2020. Struggling to find consistency, he now plays for the Oilers. Of the 30 first-round picks in 2014, Connor Bleakley is the only one who never played in the NHL. The Avalanche didn't sign him, trading his rights to the Coyotes, who also chose not to sign him. After being selected by the Blues in 2016, he remained in the AHL and ECHL, never reaching the NHL. The Canucks selected Jared McCann 24th overall in 2014, using the first-round pick from the Ryan Kesler trade. After a solid junior career, McCann debuted in 2015-16, but was traded to the Panthers. He became a regular in 2017-18, later moving to the Penguins in 2018-19. In 2021, he was selected by the Kraken in the expansion draft, where he still plays. David Pastrnak, drafted 25th overall by the Boston Bruins, played junior hockey with the Czech Extraliga's HC Frýdek Mystic. A dynamic winger, Pastrnak has consistently been a top scorer for Boston, surpassing 100 points in the 2022-23 season. As of 2025, he's scored over 375 career goals and remains one of the NHL's elite offensive threats. Nikita Scherbak, drafted 26th overall by the Montreal Canadiens, played junior hockey with the Everett Silvertips in the WHL. The skilled winger showed promise, but struggled to make a lasting impact in the NHL. Scherbak appeared in 27 NHL games for Montreal, scoring 4 goals and 5 assists, before moving to international leagues, where he now plays in Austria. Nikolai Goldobin, selected 27th overall by the San Jose Sharks in the 2014 NHL Draft, played junior hockey for the Sarnia Sting in the OHL. Known for his offensive skill, Goldobin was traded to the Vancouver Canucks in 2017. He played parts of 4 seasons with the Canucks before being sent to the AHL and now plays in the KHL. Josh Ho-Sang, drafted 28th overall by the New York Islanders, known for his creativity and puck skills, Ho-Sang struggled to find consistency in the NHL. He played 53 games with the Islanders, scoring 7 goals and 17 assists, but was ultimately waived and spent most of his playing career in the minors. Adrian Kempe, selected 29th overall by the Los Angeles Kings in the 2014 NHL Draft, played junior hockey with Modo in Sweden. A skilled forward, Kempe made his NHL debut in 2016. He has been a key player for the Kings, known for his speed and scoring ability. Kempe had a breakout 2022-2023 season, reaching the 40-goal mark. He remains an important player in the Kings' top 6. John Quenneville, drafted 30th overall by the Chicago Blackhawks, played junior hockey for the Brandon Wheat Kings in the WHL. The center, known for his two-way play, made his NHL debut with the Blackhawks in 2017, but only played 42 NHL games in his career. He spent the majority of his career in the AHL and currently still plays in Finland. While the first round of the 2014 NHL Draft was quite successful, the second round, however, was not. Out of the 30 players drafted in the second round, only 11 of them played 100 or more NHL games. And 12 of the 30 players in that round ended up playing 0 NHL games. Let's take a quick look at those 11 players who managed 100 or more NHL games from the second round in 2014. Brendan Lemieux, 31st overall to the Buffalo Sabres. Ivan Barbashev, 33rd overall to the Blues. Thatcher Demko, 36th overall to Vancouver. Alex Nedeljkovic, 37th overall to the Hurricanes. Marcus Pettersson, 38th overall to the Ducks. Vitek Vanacek, 39th overall to the Capitals. Andreas Englund, 40th overall to the Sens. Nicholas Aube-Kubel, 48th overall to the Flyers. Brandon Montour, 55th overall to the Ducks. Ryan Donato, 56th overall to Boston. And Christian Dvorak, 58th overall to the Coyotes. The third round in 2014 panned out very similar to the second round. Only 8 of the 30 players drafted played 100 games, and 14 of 30 didn't step foot on NHL ice. However, there were a few solid sleepers in the third round. Warren Foegele, drafted 67th overall by the Carolina Hurricanes, played junior hockey in the OHL. Known for his physicality and two-way play, Foegele made his NHL debut with the Hurricanes in 2018. He scored 13 goals in the 2019-2020 season and was later traded to the Edmonton Oilers in 2021. He continues his career as an important depth player on the LA Kings. Elvis Merzlikins, born in Latvia, was drafted 76th overall by the Columbus Blue Jackets in the 2014 NHL Draft. Merzlikins made his NHL debut in 2019, quickly establishing himself as a strong goaltender. He had a standout 2020-2021 season, posting solid numbers and becoming a key part of the Blue Jackets netminding duo today. And finally, one pick before Brayden Point, and actually an amazing pickup, Ilya Sorokin. Selected 78th overall by the New York Islanders, he played for CSKA Moscow in the KHL before making his NHL debut in 2020. Known for his elite reflexes and consistency, Sorokin quickly became the Islanders' starting goaltender. By 2025, he has established himself as one of the NHL's top goalies, with multiple All-Star selections and a strong save percentage. And there you have it. Those are the 78 players drafted before Brayden Point and how their careers have panned out so far. So how would you redraft the 2014 first round? Does Point crack the top 10 or even top 5? Let us know in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more videos.